Hey all, welcome back to another episode of YakAboutAYak. Today I'm going to do a walkthrough of my Oldtown PDL 132 Bigwater. Show you how I've rigged it up with the fish finders and everything. So come along for the ride and I'll catch you on the flip side. So first up here, we've got our nav lights, green and red, which I have rigged up with a little button right here. Red and green. It's very important what side of the kayak or the boat those are on. We've got our PDL drive that comes with the Bigwater. When you put it down, locking it as simple as a little turn. Got my fish finder here mounted to the rail track. Now all I did is a very simple, this is a piece of wood which I painted up and put a track bolt through so I can slide it in and out just like that. Lock it into position. Rotate it however I want. Adjust it, customize it. I've got the YakAboutAYak Omega Pro mounts. I put the 8-inch extension on them so that it gives me extra reach. And I set it up with dual Omega Pro rod holders so that when I'm trolling Lake Erie, Lake Ontario, Lake Huron, you can set it up with dual rods for trolling. Handy little mount that I found at Princess Auto for mounting up my cell phone. Tons of room here in the side well holders for gear. I keep them in quick little Ziplocs, which I can throw in and out and grab very quickly. Lots of room for fishing tackle underneath the seats. Quick pull in and out. Or again, in Ziploc bags in the side holders, just on the side of the seats. I have a leash that I have tethered to my paddle, because you never know when that paddle might get accidentally dropped in the water. And I have that just attached on a carabiner there to my seat. So when I'm rigging up, I just quickly grab the leash, put it on, and I'm done. You want to do little tips and tricks to make your rigging faster. Get it down from half an hour rigging to 15 minutes to 10 minutes, whatever you can do to make it simpler. I've got one fish finder here mounted off of the angle iron, and all I need to do is open this up, deploy it, and lock it back into position when I'm out there. When I come back into shore, open it up, lift it up, lock it, and then you can put a little carabiner or a wire or something in there just to keep it sturdy when you're on the road. I've got my little mount here that I use for my measuring board in the back here. Got a red flag so that that's flapping as I'm going down the road in my trailer. For a kayak crate, simple as a couple of PVC tubes that you can get from Home Depot or Lowe's, on with twist ties, and for a couple of bucks you can rig out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 rod holders there. I don't even use the built-in rod holders for holding rods on my kayak. I use it for my net, and on the other side, my anchor. I've got my Minn Kota mount here that I made out of, again, piece of angle iron, reinforcing bracket on the back side. And I just rig up to my battery box, which I just sit in there. Now, when I'm out on the water, I take the bungee and I put it over top of the battery box. That way, in case I flip, the battery will be held securely in the kayak. Same with the kayak crate. Put a bungee, rigging it around so that that stays firmly in place when you're out on the water. My safety flag here, which is one of my earlier videos, I've got a light pole attached to it. So I'm running a couple of cables down through it, down to a coupling here, 3-way, and I built in a battery switch so that all I need to do is flick that on, flips on, and when it's dark, oh, that illuminates. And then that just runs to my battery box here in the back. So I've just got a couple of quick connects there for the electrics, and so that the black and red don't hit each other when I'm traveling down the road, I have just a loose, this is not by any means connected to anything, it's just sitting here, but it's a place where I can connect that and store it. Also on my battery box, I installed, you can get this off Amazon, this doubles as a meter as well as a USB chargers, and my on and off power. So that on and off actually just connects this circuit right here. Everything else is wired directly right to the battery. These are really handy, guys. I picked these up at Princess Auto. You can get them at Canadian Tire or most hardware stores. Retractable tethers. This is such a time saver when you're out there. So when you're ready to rig up, you just put it up and over. I've got an eye bolt here on this side, which I connect into, and then just give that a couple of cranks, and you're back and secured to your trailer. When it's time to launch, open that up, unhook it, just like that. Now you've saved yourself a ton of time at the boat ramp. So this is a little metal electrical disc. I picked it up for 99 cents. I use a magnetic tray, which when I'm out there, I can detach that quickly, and that is sturdy in place. And that saves the oils from getting all over your kayak and stinking up your kayak. Then you can just clean this out and take it on and off, just like that. This little pin here, you say, well, what's that for? That I can use as a front mount for a camera holder. So it's a very quick way of connecting up and then tightening up a mount that I can put a phone, I can put the GoPro in here and get a couple of different angles while I'm fishing. Then when I want to get it out of the way, I just open this up and it flips down. I can flip it down inside. I can flip it down inside the well. or just push it forward. Hope you enjoyed that. Please click the like button, subscribe, share the video with your friends, send me a comment. Tell me what you want to know a little bit more about. Quick shout out to some of my subscribers, Robbie, Ty, of course my father, and a couple of new ones that I've seen out on Lake Chesley the other day. Tommy. Well, the black flies are getting pretty active this morning, so I think I'm going to pack it in. Hope you enjoyed that. Till next time, I'm Black Sparrow for YakAboutAYak saying, catch you later.